The Sultan of Brunei is renowned for his lavish lifestyle, but his personal life has been closely linked to a series of divorces. The monarch's second marriage, which lasted 21 years, ended in scandals, and his third marriage collapsed after just 5 years under mysterious circumstances. What really happened behind the palace walls? What was wrong with these divorces? What secrets led the Sultan to make the decision to break up? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to receive notifications. Let's meet the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, who was born on July 15, 1946. He was the eldest son in a family built on centuries-old royal traditions. From childhood, he was prepared for a leadership role by providing training at prestigious educational institutions. He was educated at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the UK, where he honed his leadership and military skills. He developed an affinity for sports, especially polo, in his younger years, and to this day he continues to play the game passionately despite his high profile. Having an early love for automobiles, today he has an impressive collection of luxury and sports cars. Despite all his royal duties, the Sultan tried not to forget to enjoy life, leaving his hobbies and personal time in privacy and joy. Assuming the throne in 1967 at the age of only 21, he easily combined youthful energy with a deep respect for his heritage. Over the years, his personal life, including his marriage and family, has been both celebrated and scrutinized. The Sultan of Brunei's first wife was his cousin Saleha Mohammed Alam, with whom he legalized his relationship back in 1965. The Sultan was only 19 years old when he married his cousin. Despite her youth, Saleha was by his side through all the ups and downs of his long reign. They had 6 children, and their marriage became one of the firm foundations of the Sultan's life. But just because it's stable doesn't mean there hasn't been drama surrounding it. Many people wonder how the couple maintains a strong marriage despite the Sultan's other marriage. But even with such stability, there was still drama in and around their relationship. Many wonder how they managed to maintain a strong bond despite the Sultan's other marriages. His second marriage caused quite a few scandals and headlines in the press. Sultan married Mariam Aziz. In 1982, former flight attendant Mariam got married. Their wedding was not just an event, but a lavish affair worthy of the Sultan. Mariam moved into the palace and instantly became royalty. They had 4 children, and for a while they lived in a true fairy tale. But as time went on, the fairy tale began to crack, and rumors of discord and turmoil outside the palace walls began to surface. Mariam, now royalty, found herself thrust into a life of intense public scrutiny and high expectations. Their happy life at the height of their fame was cut short when reports of a high-profile scandal broke. Rumors of shocking spending, in which Mariam was reportedly involved, undermined the foundations of their marriage and royal image. In 2003, after 21 years together, Sultan and Mariam's marriage finally broke up. The divorce turned out to be as tumultuous as predicted. Officials at the palace kept silent about the reasons for the breakup, keeping the details secret. But the streets were buzzing with gossip and allegations of possible financial irregularities. After the divorce, Mariam received generous financial compensation. Rumors say it was in the millions, giving her a comfortable financial position. Despite this, the divorce damaged her public reputation, and she chose to walk away from the public spotlight, preferring a quiet life. Under Brunei's laws, there are 3 types of divorce, and, as in many other Muslim countries, a man can have up to 4 wives. The first type of divorce allows the husband to change his mind within 100 days without having to remarry. The second type has no such waiting time. With the third type, if a couple divorces, they can only remarry each other if the woman marries the other first and then divorces him. For the Sultan and Mariam, this was the second type. The Sultan could remarry Mariam without renewing his vows for 100 days. However, they were never reunited. Mariam's emotional toll was enormous. Adding to her troubles was the fact that she had been deceived by a fortune teller and a so-called lover. She was tricked into giving her lover $2 million in a few months, and she showered him with countless gifts. Realizing it wasn't a true love story, Mariam was devastated. Just 2 years after divorcing Mariam, the Sultan of Brunei found love again with Srina's Mazhar Hakim, a former Malaysian TV journalist. Their union was very remarkable because of the 32-year age difference between them and Azrina's media experience. They married modestly in the capital, a stark contrast to the usual extravagant royal weddings, and the union was announced later. Azrina quickly adapted to her new royal role, participating in public events and performing her duties with dignity. However, the fairy tale did not last long. After only 5 years, she discreetly divorced the Sultan in 2010, after which the breakup of the relationship was officially announced. This breakup sparked rumors of palace intrigue and royal rivalry. Although it was reported that Sultan Hassanal was impressed with Srina's and even considered elevating her to queen not once, but as many as 2 times. However, this proposal met with strong opposition, especially from the Queen Salehi and other influential nobles who considered Srina's too modern and independent for the traditional royal system. The palace became an arena for political intrigue, and Srina's was at a disadvantage. To ease tensions, the Sultan refused to give her the title of queen, preferring to call her princess consort. However, the problem resurfaced again when Srina gave birth to 2 children, Prince Abdulvakil and Princess Amira, forcing the Sultan to reconsider his decision. Resistance from the aristocracy intensified, supporting Queen Saleha. At this time, rumors about Srina's began to spread, including accusations of an affair with palace guards. She was accused of being a gold digger, maintaining contact with an ex-boyfriend, and was even accused of stealing the royal tiara, which only added to the controversy surrounding her identity. Queen Salehi's influence was undeniable, and many believed she was instrumental in preventing Srina's ascension to the throne. After the divorce, not only was Srina stripped of her royal titles and banned from the palace, but she was also unable to see her children. In contrast, Mariam kept in touch with her children after the divorce, attending important family events. Rumors claim that the decision to ban contact with Srina's children was due to a desire to spare the royal children from her questionable influence. Upon her return to Malaysia, Srina received substantial financial compensation, but she has been unable to see her children since they were only 2 and 4 years old. She published a photo of her daughter on the internet, emphasizing that she continues to pay attention to the upbringing of her children. However, rumors and gossip did not subside. Some claimed that Sultan Saleh's first wife was behind it, wanting the children to remain under her influence and grow up in a traditional royal setting, rather than being influenced by current trends or Srina's experience in the media and more liberal Malaysian society. From lavish weddings to scandalous divorces, the Sultan's life was of great interest to the public. Imagine you were given the opportunity to switch places with the Sultan for a day. What feelings and thoughts would such an offer evoke in you? Imagine yourself as the Sultan facing scrutiny and personal challenges. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new and exciting stories from around the world. See you in the next video.